welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing 3 meal prep videos, super easy, healthy, but yet flavorful meals. And don't worry, I do have more mom, beauty, and hair videos coming soon. First, I'm just taking this pink salmon and letting it thaw out for a few hours, and you can get fresh if you like, but sometimes it's just easy for me to have the frozen on hand. Then I'm just taking an onion and starting to peel it, and Ashlyn is trying to help me. And I'm just going to slice that up and cut the slices in half, and I like to do a little bit more than a half of an onion, and I like to just throw that all over my salmon. I just love the way it gives extra flavor, and I think it's super delicious. Next, I'm just drizzling some olive oil all over that thawed salmon. Then I'm just adding some of this minced garlic all over the salmon. I love how it gives it a very yummy flavor. Adding some spices, I usually just put lemon pepper and black pepper all over my salmon, and that's about it. Sometimes I'll do salt, but I prefer not to add a bunch of extra salt into my meals if I don't have to. Then I'm just taking the onion that we sliced up and throwing it all over the top of the salmon. Then I'm just placing that in my oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit and cooking for about 15 to 20 minutes. And I'm just going to go ahead and rinse that cutting board and knife that we used for the onion and start cutting my lemon. I'm just grabbing all of those visible seeds that are on top of those lemon slices. Here I'm just taking this brown rice and quinoa packet, and these are really easy if you don't want to take the time to make the rice. You just get one of these packets. It heats for 90 seconds in the microwave, and you just pop it into your dishes, and it is good to go. Once that salmon is all cooked and ready to go, I am just going to place those into the meal prep bowls. Taking these 2 frozen veggie blends, I'm just going to fill the empty place in my bowls, and you can cook these up if you like. I just find that it's easier and faster if you just throw the frozen ones in there, and they just thaw by themselves, and by the time you microwave them, they are just perfect. These are my favorite meal prep containers to use. Food touching does not bother me at all, but obviously if that does bother you, go ahead and get you some that has the little section and dividers that sections off your food. Here I'm just giving those vegetables a tiny drizzle of olive oil and topping them with some pepper. And the first meal is done, and you have 5 dinners or lunches if you prefer. Then I just store these into the fridge, and when I'm ready to eat, I'll just take them out, take the lid off, and microwave it, and it's perfect. For meal number 2, I am making these turkey and veggie bowls, and I'm starting off with my pan with olive oil and 3 pounds of ground turkey. You can do 2 if that's too much. I eat a lot during dinner because I don't really eat a breakfast, so dinner is my big meal. Once that's all browned up, you go ahead and take your spices and dump those all into there. These are the ones I'm using today. Every time I make this, usually I'll do different kinds of flavors and spices to make it not so boring every time and more exciting. And I always have to throw Tabasco sauce in this. It makes it taste so good. Taking some steamed cauliflower, I'm gonna go ahead and rice that up. I'm just taking a potato masher and kind of mashing that up. You can buy the riced cauliflower in bags if you like. I didn't have any on hand, so I am just taking the cauliflower and mashing my own. Using those same meal prep dishes from the first meal, I'm gonna go ahead and place those into all my dishes. And these are my favorite meal prep dishes ever. You can obviously measure out your food if you want. I've just made these and done this so many times that this is the amount that works for me. And I just eyeball it. I'm not doing macros or anything. For the vegetables in this meal, I'm just taking frozen vegetables once again, and I'm just going to heat these ones up because I'm going to be putting these black beans in the pan, and I prefer those to be cooked up, so I am cooking these ones. And this is how meal number 2 turned out. I have made this so many times. It's so easy and quick, but also a delicious, healthy meal. And I'm just putting those into the fridge. For my meal prep number 3, I'm just taking this frozen cod, very similar to the first meal with the salmon. I'm just putting on some olive oil, pepper, salt, and parsley, and getting that ready to go into the oven. And of course I had to add some garlic as well. I will be placing that into the oven for 30 minutes on 350 degrees, and moving on to the rice. I'm just taking some brown rice, and I'm actually going to be cooking rice this time. So I've measured out my rice, and I'm just rinsing it and cleaning it off, and I will be placing that into my rice cooker. Then I'm just taking those same frozen vegetables from the first meal and placing those into there. I really like these. I think frozen vegetables are just so easy. Once my cod is all done baking, I'm just going to place those into my meal dishes. And same with the rice, I'm also just placing those into there. If you don't like rice, or you're getting tired of rice, or you want to do something a little bit healthier than that, you can always sub it for another vegetable or a sweet potato or squash or something. Sometimes I make a little extra rice and I will just put that into an extra dish, and I will use that in one of my family's dinners. And meal number 3 is all done. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this meal prep video, and let me know if you would like to see some more. Give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys.